portion gives me another opportunity of showing how something that came to us 3,300 years ago still speaks to us today. And it all has to do with the birds. Not the orioles, not the ravens, but the kosher and non-kosher birds. Our Torah portion of Re'eh repeats once again the laws of kashrut, what we can eat and what we can't eat. When it comes to meat, to animals, all we need is a sentence or two. We're told that we can eat any animal that has split hooves and chews its cud. That's it. When it comes to fish, just need a sentence or two, and we're told any fish that have fins and scales are kosher to eat. That's that. But when it comes to birds, we're not given any particular signs of what makes a bird kosher or not. We're only given specific names of birds and told that these are the ones that are not kosher. And the names are everything from the Nesher and the Peres and the Uzniya and the Ra'ah and the Aya and the Daya. And it goes on and on. And the truth is, we're not 100% sure which birds these actually are. Although in English translation, we're told it's the vulture and the buzzard and the raven. And generally speaking, all of the birds that are listed as being non-kosher have a trait of being attacking kinds of birds. So maybe it's the character and trait that defines the bird as not being kosher, which leaves us with one problem. One of the birds that's listed as not being kosher is the chasida. Chasida comes from the word chesed, righteous, giving, pious. And this bird with this name is said to be not kosher. What bird is it? And our sages tell us that it's referring to the stork. Why is it called chasida, righteous? Because it takes care of its own. It's loving and enveloping of its own. So why isn't it kosher? Say the sages. Because it only cares and takes care of its own. I got an email from someone based on the Parshah preview that I gave last week. Rabbi, it's nice that you care about the blacks in Ashburton, but don't we have enough problems to solve with the Jews here in Pikesville? And yes, we do. And we work hard on being of help. But we don't only care about our own. People say, I'm not going to wear a mask. I'll take my chances. Yeah, that's nice for you. But what about everyone else who comes near you? Don't you care about others? The people of Israel have shown us what it means to care about others. That devastating explosion in Beirut last week was something that captured the imagination of the entire world. But it particularly captured the imagination of the Israelis who live right next door. And even though there is no peace treaty with the Lebanese government, and even though Israel often has to defend itself against attacks by Hezbollah from Lebanon, the Israeli government immediately reached out and offered its help. Now you can say that's good politics, that's good PR. But in countless homes and in countless buildings in Israel, flags of Lebanon lit up, showing that the Jewish people, yes, we care about our own, but not only our own. Something to keep in mind. Have a good Shabbos.